Hello and welcome back to Locator Gaming. I'm continuing on with my playthrough of Tainted Grail with Beor, my second try through with Beor. We are in chapter 10 right now, and we're trying to get this pristine weird stone back up here to Longbarrow and to Orin. So, last time at the end, I was at the end of a day. I wanted to look through some cards to spend some experience points, and I have decided to spend 8 on my 4th point in this pair here. It might be a little bit of overkill on the attack, but I'm getting Forge ahead. At the start of each encounter, draw 1 extra card, and then discard a card. So I'm going to get to draw quite a few cards in combat, but I also wanted that to help me get more card draw for diplomacy to try to get to my aggression cards in my diplomacy deck. So that's the last thing to do for the end of the day because we don't have a dream where we are. So I think we're just going to start at the top of the next day. So we'll reduce these menhirs. This one is a 4. And now this one is down to 3 at the Serene Visage. All right. Time tokens. We have no time tokens to remove. Well, excuse me. I don't know why last couple times recording, I've had to sneeze at the beginning. Okay. Event card. We had to move Chapter 10, Part 3 to the front because we had that reclamation status when we did something. A lot of text on this one. Let's get that book out of the way. In the morning, you come across a group of travelers fleeing eastwards. They claim that Tuathon has launched a new invasion of the human lands, a reclamation that many secretly feared for decades. You doubt this. You've seen no armies being mustered in the twisted desolation of the four-dweller capital. Barely an hour passes before you're proven wrong. Just off the trail, you come across a mighty four-dweller warrior. Great. Driving his resonant rod into the ground. He turned towards you with the calm and confidence more befitting an owner of this land than an invader. Place the Reclaimer Purple Encounter in the location of the character with the highest character number. Hint, this enemy might be too strong for you, at least for now. Remember, you can always escape. Is that, would it say purple? It's a level 4 four-dweller Reclaimer. This is a Guardian. Oh, here we go. Oop. 25. A resonant cloak of weirdness surrounds it. Guardian, defensive, and fast. Defensive. Each first combat card activation adds 1 red cube less. Look at all those rewards. Only, what does that say? Only spirituality skills. What? Only spirituality skills are active? So none of my aggression and courage skills can be used? Yeah, we're running from this dude. Doesn't even matter what I draw if I don't get to use my I don't know if this is going to show up good on camera, but there's our Reclaimer. Yeah, it's kind of fuzzy. The miniatures sit a little closer to the camera, so we're not really in the focus than where the cards can sit. So we have to do this encounter right away. Yep, we do. And I'm not even going to draw. I don't get my extra card here. I don't get my extra card here, and I don't get my extra card here. So we're just going to run. Also, at the start of the day, though, we get our True Grail stuff, which would lose a terror, and we would get an energy from that. That's what I would choose. Running from this dude, spinning that. So we just escape. And this is going to stay out because he's a guardian. And rage is still active too. I hope I haven't missed anything on where that was supposed to go away or anything like that. So that was the event card. Do I move guardians now? Even though he just came out? I guess so. It's not like he's going to attack me again. Unless he stays put. Uh-oh. How lucky is that? That is a great start. Yeah, because reveal the next event card, and then the next step is move guardians. And he's a guardian. I did not take the opportunity attack stuff, though. I gotta do that. That's 2 damage. Can't forget that. Okay, so now we get to do our stuff. We've got our riding donkey. Each day your first travel costs 1 less. Now with the, where is it? Oh, it's on this card. Pay 2 energy per player to move the pristine weirdstone and all party members from your current location to any connected location. So, gain 2 terror, 2 wealth, and roll a die. If the result is a 6, read verse 1. I'm at 8. I'm at 14 food and 8 wealth. Now, so let's go. Let's go this way, and with our riding donkey, we can pay 1 less, so that's 1 energy to move it. I don't want to draw a blue encounter, so I'm not going that way. So we're just going to move again, this time at a cost of 2. And even though it's going to cost me a health, I can get 2 health back. Yeah. I'm going to go exhausted. Take the damage from my wound. And move again. Okay. Pretty simple day of just moving the weirdstone along. We rest. Consume a food. Up to health. This goes up to only 4. I have no experience to spend. There is a dream here, but I think this one's not going to do anything. Or was it heal terror? Yes, but so we've done that one before, and our terror is all the way down. Okay, start the next day. Reduce the dials. 2, 2. I almost wonder if we should relight this while we're here. Let's get an event card. Oh, let's see. The True Grail. I might as well get an energy. This is 132. 132 takes 2 energy, 1 food, and 1 magic, and it's lit for 6 days. But I'm pretty sure there was also actually like some other requirement because this one was like hidden inside of the face. Requires all characters, the Menhir Right secret card, and the mystery solved status. We do have the mystery solved status, then go to verse 12. 1, 4, 2. If you have the mystery solved status, go to 114. This just allows us to activate them in here. Pay 2 energy, 1 food, and 1 magic, and 6 for 1 to 2 players. Yeah, so if we have it, we can just light it. Just wanted to double check. There's 2 days left. If I move, that makes it only cost 1. We should still have time to come back and light it. Because I could move. I think we'll still have time, so I'm just going to leave it. All right, so we've got our riding donkey. Oh wait, I got to do the random event. I did not do the event for the day before I start doing stuff. Oopsie. Heavy rainfall. Each travel costs an additional move, but I have Adventurer's Kit. Ignores. Heavy rainfall. So now let's move. So with the Adventurer's Donkey, it's only going to cost us 1 with the Weird Stone. Up to Long Barrow. And then we spend 1 to explore. That's 151. A long cairn raises right in front of the gates of hell. It provides a resting place for hundreds of warriors who perished here in the Age of Legends, attempting to seal their conquest of Avalon by destroying the holy capital of their enemies. The Four-Dweller city never yielded, and the humans eventually gave up. Arthur ordered a watchtower built here atop the graves of his soldiers. The tower served a dual purpose. Its guardians were supposed to ensure Four-Dwellers never returned to the lands of men, and the tower itself stands as a sobering reminder that human holdings in Avalon are far from safe. Pay your respects to the tomb. You can ask about Tuathan, ask about the first expedition, inquire about the Knight Agravain. You're already headed this way. Deliver the pristine Weirdstone. Requires secret card 14 on this location. Go to verse 7. Orin directs you to bring the stone to his study, locks the door, and gets to work, chiseling the stone with surprising strength. Thanks to your help, soon a rough outline of a hooded figure emerges. As you work, he educates you about menhirs. There's much of which you were not aware. For one, the menhirs are older than our presence in Avalon. They existed here since times Four-Dwellers themselves barely remember, though they had a different purpose back then. You wouldn't comprehend without years of studying the dark arts. So let's say the war between humanity and the Four-Dwellers is more than just a military conflict. It's a war of worlds, unable to coexist. To them, our world is one of the vilest places imaginable, but at the same time, they are fascinated by it. The Four-Dwellers experimented with our reality, just like our necromancers and witches experiment with other planes of existence. Merlin used this to his advantage. When everything is ready, Orin turns back to you. For the first time, you see fear on his wrinkled face. There's just one thing left, a final price to pay. 1 life will imbue this stone with living essence and keep the door between realms ajar. So we've got 2 options with some codes. Offer your own life, or let him proceed. They wouldn't allow me to die, like end my campaign like this, would they? Offer my own life? No, that can't be the end. I'm almost like too curious. $571. Right? I mean, if I die this way, does that like save the realm? Is this one way to end the game? We are pretty far into the game. What did I say? 571? I'm doing it. Orin shakes his head with a sad smile. I appreciate this, I do. But if you haven't noticed yet, you're not as mundane as you think you are. Your life essence is unlike any I've seen before. Unruly and resilient. It will not remain bound. It will find a way to leave the stone and return to the world. No, it must be me. Each party member gains a terror and an experience. Go to 533. Terror. Experience. 533. As Orin prepares to finish the ritual, he has one last thing to say. You'll be alone soon, wielding a power no one else in Avalon has. I will not be there to guide you, so for the sake of everything that happened, please put this power to good use. He sighs and continues. People of your town trusted in Camelot. Camelot trusted in Arthur and the Grail. But it all led to naught. They were all mistaken. We shouldn't look for our salvation behind us, in kings of old or forgotten relics. We shouldn't repeat the cycles of old. The only hope is ahead, hidden somewhere among the secrets of this island. Please make good use of your time and tools, and maybe the fall of Avalon won't be the end of us all. Orin hugs you warmly, and then reclines on the rough menhir-like shape. A sharp knife flashes. Blood quickly leaves the old man's body and drains into the stone. Soon you are alone, with a faintly glowing, ominous menhir before you. Each character gains a terror, 2 experience, discard secret 14, gain secret 15. Oh, and then congratulations, you completed this chapter. Discard all event cards, including active quests, and either save your game or draw chapter 11, set up a card, and follow its instructions. Okay. There's 15. Put 14 back in. Crude. Menhir. Whenever you travel, pay 1 additional energy. For 0 energy, pay 1 magic per player to attach a matching location card to your location. This card does not have to be in the active menhir range. Oh. Oh. I can go places where there are no menhirs. Is there some place I can get magic? Okay. That's kind of cool, except... Well, I've got the donkey, I guess. So I'm going to be spending a lot of energy to move. Okay. That's kind of cool. Do I even need to light menhirs anymore? As long as I've got plenty of magic, I guess maybe not. Well, it only brings up location cards, right? I guess if they go out, maybe it's still beneficial to light Menhirs. Let me think about this. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so we need to finish the chapter. Chapter 10 is done. I'm probably just going to try to set this up real quick. Instead of putting in a cut. Special B we did not need to get to. I still hope I did not skip over anything that told me to bring the Ford Dweller back out. Well, I mean, I don't hope he would be out because he sucks, but I just mean that I'm hoping that this playthrough is going correctly is probably what I should have said. So random events, just put those other ones that we had, give that a quick shuffle, and we'll see if it tells us to do something with random events. I really like how this game, like you don't start afresh, you know, you start from where you were. Got 2 parts of chapter 11, like in the middle of the day with your energy and all that stuff. It's a pretty interesting way to do things. So chapter 11 setup, I guess. Just go straight to it. Prepare the event deck, parts 1 and 2, and stack them from 2 to the bottom. Now follow the instructions on the back of this deck. Oh boy, here we go. Create and counter decks for this chapter. With 1 player, use all the cards with 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's get our decks out here. So now the Ford Dweller is just going to be part of the purple deck. So we need those. And you reach in here. So now the only thing we don't need from the box is just all the level 1 stuff. That's all the level 1 stuff. Just gonna reach real quick, grab these out of the box. So, level 4 blue encounters. Not looking forward to that. Wonder how close we are to the end of the game. Thinking about, do I spend experience points to get some more cards? Do I save them to get another skill point? I don't know. There was an interesting practicality skill, but then I'd have to get the 2nd point in that, and then the 3rd point, which is how much? The 2nd point is 4, and the 3rd point is 6, so I would need 10 experience to get a practicality skill. It was something about eating, I think, where I wouldn't have to eat food, or I could always find food. I can't remember now what it was. I'm just going to do this real quick for now since I'm filming, and then when it tells me to draw something from one of these, I'll give them another real quick once over before we draw the first card. I don't want to keep putting those all in the same spot. Best thing would be to pile shuffle, but we're in the middle of recording, so I know what I can do while I'm shuffling. Where's the rest of the instructions? So place the mulch man. Oh, there's more stuff we got to do on here. Mulch man's going on the lowest numbered card. I guess we should find the mulch man encounter in the green deck too. So going to the moon ring didn't really pay off because I don't have the Forge Dweller out because I got that Soul Mass thing, but that really helps if the Forge Dweller's chasing you. And I'm sure when I had that encounter, I remember reading something about one of the options was if you have the Soul Mass or something, you could do something or other with that guy. Then there was the Diplomacy option, which I did not take for obvious reasons. Okay, so I actually forgot I had Selkie out here and the Reclaimer still out here. Even more purple stuff. I want some of that purple stuff. My phone, even on vibrate, still making noise. Okay, so purple, blue, gray, and we got to find the Mulch Man. There he is. He's a level 4, 18. Guardian defensive. Oh, and look at that. Shatter. Isn't that nice of him? Can Excalibur shatter? 2 magic loot on that guy, which clearly can help us with the Minhir stuff. So I wonder actually if you're not within an active Minhir, there's like the weirdness, sickness, or whatever that you can get. I wonder if that happens. Okay, so Mulchman goes on lowest number revealed location. 112. Nope, 111. So that's our lowest. There's the Mulch Man. There's his miniature. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a bird nest on top of him. On top of his head. It's not really in focus. He's got a bird nest up there. He's got like a coffin or something on his back. He's pretty cool looking. So he's out, and his face is like made of antler bone. All right, Mulchman has come to play. You're now ready to start Chapter 11. Discard this card and read the top of the event deck. So the top of the event deck is Chapter 11, Part 1. Once again, all the paths of a broken world open before you. The question is, where do you want to go? You journeyed out to help Connacht, but shouldn't the realm or your faithful allies come first? With the winds of weirdness ravaging the island, there's no way you can get anywhere in time. Complete one of the following. Help broken Connacht, 121. Help besieged Camelot, or help your ally. I don't have an ally. I don't even know what that means. Place the special event G on top of the event deck. Special event G. Then 8 minus 1 per player. Random events. I left it out here. Oopsie. Any of the characters has secret card 66. Resolve the Chapter 11 Part 2 card from the event deck. What's secret card 66? That's 18, 78, 58, 42, 4. Oh, no, wait. That I've seen that on some of the enemies where it says if you die or something, or if your health runs out, gain card 66, which we don't have. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 random events. So let's take a look at this. Sunken Mounds was right next to Connacht. I think Connacht is right here. We're pretty close to that, so I say we go that way. We've got the Stone Shaper tools, so if there's still a min here there, we should be able to light that, right? I say that's the way we go, so we just continue. Travel costs us an extra energy. So it's going to cost us 2 energy to move. Unless we wait till tomorrow. I don't want to wait for too long though, because Mulchman might get in the way. We're probably going to have to relight this one. Maybe, maybe not. Pay 1 magic per player to attach a matching location card to your location. This card does not have to be in the active Minhir range. Okay. I'm going to do it. So 2, we go to exhausted, we take the hit there, and we move to here. All right, I think that's it. I can't move again. I don't think I want to explore. Ooh, I can have the dream while I'm here. That'll bring my terror down. That's good. All right. Consume a food. Heal. Terror goes down. Restore, so 4 like that. Spend experience points. Should I get a diplomacy card? Or wait? I think I want to wait. That practicality, let's just find it real quick. I think I put it on top of the practicality stuff. Oh no, it was a courage thing. Gain a terror to gain a food per day. Oh, I don't have to eat to gain health and lose terror, but I think you still lose your energy if you do that one. Maybe that's not the best. Yeah. 2 wealth. All right. So not right now. Top of the day. Start of the day. Might as well take a health. We lose a terror from having the True Grail. And we reveal the next event card before we move Guardians. Full Moon. Whenever you draw a random purple encounter, draw 2 and pick one with the highest value. Whenever you draw a random green or gray, draw a purple counter instead. The cost of activating Minhirs is lowered by 1 magic. So nothing to affect travel. Then we move Guardians. So we've got the Mulchman. Figures. Figures, Mulchman. Well, and I gotta draw a blue encounter when I go there. What a jerk. You know what I completely forgot to do is reduce the Minhirs. This one's on 2. This one is on 1. It'll stick around for another day. He's either going to go... If he goes back here, if he rolls to go here, he would go up to the Serene Visage because he would go to the highest valued card. Do I have enough energy to even get around him? If I move here, it's going to cost me 1 because I got my donkey. Got to do that blue encounter. 2 gets me here. Then another 2 to here, drawing another blue encounter. The opportunity cost of running from the Mulch Man is actually not that bad. It just costs an energy. It's cheaper to go through him and avoid the blue encounter, it looks like. That's what we're going to do. So it's only going to cost me 1 because of my riding donkey to move here. That brings the Mulch Man encounter. Might as well see what we draw. 18 is not outside the realm of possibility. Double practicality. And a 1x key on the bottom. Don't really want to use my magic for connecting keys here though. That's upside down. Now these are all mixed up. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I get to draw. But I got to discard 1 if I keep. I'm guessing, I don't know what the timing on this Forge Ahead connected. It's at the start of each encounter. So that would mean, that would tell me to draw 4. And then Swiftness, if I'm not using armor, I get to draw an extra card at the start of combat. So that's 5. But then when I mulligan, how does that work? There's only a couple that were upside down. I've got a third of my deck in my hand. Could start with raw strength. That's 1 plus 10 is 11. I do not get to draw a card though. If I hook up Retribution, that's 12, 13, 14. I get to draw 2 cards. 15 with my runics. No, he has Shatter. I can't use a weapon. So 11, 12, 13, 14. I can draw another card for Now or Never. I get to draw 2 cards here. I think I'm going to keep because I can always run. So Now or Never also gets to draw me another card. And it's a defend. Do I have any single practicalities in here? No. So we start with this. That's 1. 2 charges. I have to lose an energy for that though. To do 10. So that's 11. This does connect. I draw 2 cards. On placing, there's 3 more. We're sitting at 14. Am I actually doing this? I guess. Draw. And draw. Can I connect magic? I can. I just said I didn't want to spend. So that connects for 1, so that takes it to 15. Oh, I get 2 magic out of the steel. Then I will pay a magic to connect this key. On placing it, I gain a damage for each point of my aggression, which is 5. So that's 20 total. Mulch Man is dead. So we get 2 experience, which takes us to 5, and 2 magic. And just that quickly, I'm up to 6 experience. Well, it was nice knowing you, Mulch Man. What's defensive? Was I even allowed to do that? Oh, each first combat card would add 1 less, but I got up to 20. And he only has 18 health, so I had enough, even with that. Good thing I checked. And Mulchman will go to the back of the green encounter deck and come off the board. Now, I'm going to move again. What happens if there's no active Menhirs on the board? I wish they had more rules related to this crude Menhir, because I know there's rules about what happens if you don't have a Menhir. But I have one traveling around with me. So shouldn't I be good? End of the day, survival, events, quests, parties. Menhirs and weirdness. Characters may also extend the remaining duration of Menhirs. No. The last Menhir on the map goes out. Do not remove the last remaining location cards. The characters may continue to play in these locations, but they lose 2 health and gain 2 terror at each start of the day until they die or activate one of the Menhirs. But I have one traveling with me. All right, I'm going to check the forums real quick, throw in a cut. I'll be right back. All right, I couldn't find a definitive answer. I didn't really look too hard though. So the only thing I think I could find that seemed logical was that at the start of the day, when you check to see if a location is within range of an active Menhir, you still need, this doesn't count. So you can use it to try to go quickly between a place where you think you can light a Menhir. So this one still has 2 on it. I'm glad I got rid of the Mulch Man. That one's going to disappear. This is that hunting ground. 102. I remember 102 because I spent a lot of time around Connacht and hunting and stuff in both of the times I've played this game. So we're going to move. It's going to cost 2. Which I go into the exhausted, so that costs me in health to move. Because this is the second time I'm moving for the day. I should have marked the donkey, but I didn't. And I think I will stop there. Yeah, I will stop there. For the day, anyway. Nothing happened with the full moon. We don't have to draw anything. These play rate cards are actually pretty useful. Okay, so we spend a food. Terror's already down. We restore a health. Energy, because we're exhausted, goes up 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5 spot. There's no dream here. Start of the day. Reduce time dials. Okay, so this one goes away. This one goes down to 1. Reveal the next event card. Oh no, Beast on the Prowl. If you're out of a settlement, draw a green encounter. Oh, we got the Bog Maiden again. Well, at least she's slow. Man, we're going to get so many cards in our hand. Holy cow. 6, and then with now or never, we get another one. So we're going to start with 7 cards. More magic is the loot, though. And experience. I think I'm going to go for another courage card, because there was a courage card that brings your exhaustion down to 0. So that could help us have another energy point without taking the wound with Beor. All right, so we start with 3 normally. We've got Swiftness, we've got Forge Ahead, and Bog Maiden is slow. You gotta be kidding me. Why does that card like to live on the bottom of the deck? We gotta do 15 points of damage. Well, we're gonna keep. Are we gonna keep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where I don't know how the mulliganing rules work. Like, when do these things trigger? If I mulligan, do I get to draw 6? No, 5? Whatever. I'm gonna now or never. I'm keeping this hand. So now or never, my character activation starts, I get to draw another card. Final blow is 1. If I start with Retribution, I link up, that's 1. I get to draw another card. Plus 4. No, we start with Dire Rage. That's 11. Nope, sorry, that's only 6. Oh no, why was I thinking that that was the 10 card? Uh-oh. This could have been a mistake. We don't have any bonus keys to link to that either. This is bad. Oh, because I got to discard down to 3 cards too. Who knew? If we start with that, that's 1. We get to draw a card. 2, 3, 4. We could link with this, which sets up a bunch of other links. 2, 3, 4. I could defend to prevent all the damage. Even if it's going twice, we would lose a cube. That takes it down to 11. We have to toss a card. Oh, wait, that's 4? Wait, instead of playing that one, 1, I got 3 damage, 2, 3, 4. Play this for the bonus key. Then I pay a magic for this, that's 4. 5, 6, 7, 17. Nope, not 17, it's only 5. 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 5 is 12. Can I sneak 3 more damage in here? I cannot. I cannot. Unless... nothing links to final blow. I can't get both of these cards out because I don't have a link on the top. I do get to draw a card though. I can always escape, but the opportunity attack, that's going to cost me an energy. Prevent 2. Okay, we'll play this. 1 damage for linking a courage. 1 for each of our missing health. It's 3 more, so we're sitting at 4. We get to draw a card. Crippling Strike does not have any links on it, or bonus keys. So those 2 cards, no bonus keys. The opportunity attack is not really that bad. If we play that, and if I pay a magic for defend, don't have to pay a magic because that links. Can prevent 2 and draw another card at the beginning. All the damage would be prevented, but I'll lose 2 cubes. Could do this. Paying the magic. Which then could get me this. Paying the magic. At that point I'm paying the 2 magic that I would loot. I would just be losing out on the experience. That would get me 1, 2, 3, 8 more. So we'd be sitting at 12, and 12 would be 4 damage and lose 2 cubes. No, we're just gonna escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 card draws. Raw strength. What's the next card? either of those two cards that were next to each other. And we could have beat the Bog Maiden. So this is one that I was talking about earlier, where if I would have lost all of my health or gained maximum terror, I would get secret card 66. Okay, so that was still just the event card. There's no guardians to move. I didn't do the Grail yet, so the Grail's, I'm going to take an energy from the Grail. I got to pick a standard time to do that. Try to start doing it at the beginning of the day from now on. So now we're at spending energy. Add a 0 for 0 energy. I'm going to pay a magic to bring 102 out. I'm going to try to make it to Connacht before the end of the day. So that brings out Hunter's Grove. This min here is going to go out, so I'm just going to move these cards. 150, 151, 152. And so I haven't moved yet, I've just paid the magic, right? 150 to 152 into the deck. And let's push all this stuff up. I hope the requirements for the Connacht min here have not changed. But I'm sure they have. I got the Stone Shaper tools now, though. I remember that was a thing. So we're going to move. Donkey makes it cost 1 less, but this makes it cost 2 total. So it only costs us 1 to move there. This is actually visible because of that min here. I don't really care. I'm not going that direction, so I'm not going to bring it out because that min here is about to go out. Now, I will pay another magic with the crude min here to see the new Connacht. So I need to find it again. It's the new one, Broken Connacht. So it's kind of been swallowed up. Can help the townsfolk, that's the same, gain 1 rep. The last days of Connacht don't look pretty. There is still a min here symbol there. Uh-oh, we don't have a whole lot of energy left. So that's 2 to go there. I hope this doesn't take more than 2 energy. That 1 energy of escaping, that better not cost me this. Because it's going to hurt if I have to get pulled back over that way. Okay. We're here. It's 0 energy to inspect the min here. Yep, 0 energy. So 1, it's card area. We don't need the rule book. 121. Broken Connacht. I'm not exploring, so I'm not going to read anything. I'm just going to the min here. Requires all characters. The min here writes secret card and the Stone Shaper's tool secret cards. Pay 1 energy, 1 health, 2 wealth, and 2 magic. Put a new min here model and set its dial to 8 minus 1 per player. Okay, 1 energy. Exhausted takes me there. It also costs a health, 2 wealth, and 2 magic. 8 minus 1 per player. Takes me to 7. So that's going to reveal a bunch of new locations. I'll reveal this stuff when I start the next day. Oh wait, that min here's not going out, so that stuff's not really going away. This one will go away. I'm just going to do it now. Let me end the day first. Yeah, okay. We'll rest, consume a food to go up with that. This goes up 4 to there. Spend experience. No, I need 10 to get my next courage thing. There is a dream here. The sky is blue. The summer breeze caresses the meadows, and the tents of Arthur's army gathered around a pristine Minhir. The soldiers prepare to carry their conquest westwards, but some settlers decide to stay. The open fields, the nearby woods, the serene meadow, perfect conditions to establish a new farmhold. The people work with enthusiasm, building a new home. They name this place after a half-forgotten folk hero from their lands beyond the vast sea. Piece by piece, Connacht is born. Each character who has this dream gains an energy. Well, that's a bummer. My energy's already full is why it's a bummer. So, start of the next day. We'll do the min here first. That's down. I'm going to take health because I can't take another energy. I can also get magic from the True Grail. Yes, that's another thing. Remove expired min here. So this one comes off, which means the moon ring's going to go away. This one goes down to 0. And since it's going to go away and there's no way I've got enough time to get back up there, I'm just going to take this stuff off so I can push our map up. I'll just take Devastation off also. We need 103, 104, and 105. All right. Not that I think we're going to go to any of those places. Here we are. Okay, so that's the min here's part. This has to get reduced also. It's down to 6. And then we reveal the next event card. Heavy rainfall, but we ignore from our adventurer's kit. There's no guardians to move. All right, let's explore. Connacht, we spent the energy. Broken Connacht. If you have part 1 of the Left Behind status, go to verse 9. No, we have no parts of the Left Behind status. After your long journey, the sight of home should bring relief. Instead, it only causes heartbreak. Even from afar, you realize fate was not kind to Connacht or its residents. The land has buckled and split open. The landmarks and houses you remember from childhood are gone. The guardian Minhir hangs precariously on the edge of the chasm. After several waves of migrations and the slaughter of the halfway meeting, just a few dozen people remain. As you approach, you meet their tired, sad gazes. I see you received our message, one of them says. Are you finally here to help us? Yes, go to verse 1. No, go to verse 10. Yes, you are my people. The remaining people of Connacht need guidance. Should they stay and attempt to survive, or leave the safety of the Minhir in search of greener pastures? They lead you to one of the last surviving buildings and gather around, hoping for words to break through their cloud of desperation. So our options are to lead them to a safe place, only if you don't have secret card 33. Requires all characters and chapter 14. So we're not in chapter 14. Promise you'll head out immediately to find a safe place for them. Requires all characters in chapters 10 through 12, and we're on chapter 11. This will end your chapter and will make you abandon any other missions. Go to verse 6. Or tell them to wait. You still have people to meet and places to visit. So I had to help Broken Connacht, or help besiege Camelot, or help your ally. Camelot's pretty far. I'm already here. My only option then is to promise you'll head out immediately to find a safe place for them. So end your chapter and we'll make you abandon other missions. Go to verse 6. Okay. Many things occupied your time until now. Allies, wars, mystical artifacts, expeditions into weirdness. You agree to abandon all of this. The survival of your people must come first. There are places in Avalon that might be safe from weirdness. You need to find at least 2 of them. Oh boy. 777. You need to find at least 2 of them. 777. Seven, 6, 0. Almost the last one. You'll feel weary and tired. In the months following your departure from Connacht, you've chased the Grail, escaped Fore-dwellers, and brushed arms with the highest powers of Avalon. You've changed history and earned an everlasting presence among the sagas of the island. Yet nothing you did stopped the fall. Perhaps that was to be expected. After all, what could a lowborn from a distant village hope to accomplish that knights, sorcerers, and even Arthur himself couldn't? Yet you're not ready to give up. If the fall of Avalon cannot be averted, you can at least make sure its people survive. With the Menhirs gone and all major trails cut off by weirdness, only you can bring hope to forsaken communities throughout the world and lead them to safety. After all, what good are the sagas if there's no one left to tell them? Congratulations, you've completed your current chapter. Each character gains 2 experience. If there are 2 through 4 players, gain Secret Card 4 and Secret Card 42. There's not 2 through 4. Discard all event cards, including active quests. Save your game or draw a Chapter 13 setup card and follow its instructions. What did it say about Secret 33? Where are we on? 121. Are we supposed to draw something? No, if we did the first one, we're not allowed to have Secret Card 33. And verse 6. No, doesn't tell us anything. Okay, so that was a very quick chapter. We gained 2 experience. So we're at 8. Maybe I'll leave this one just about an hour. I'm gonna clean that up, get the new chapter out, and we'll just start anew on chapter 13 in the next episode. Getting pretty close. How many chapters are there? 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 possible chapters. Getting close to the end. Made it much farther than last time. Okay, I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of Tainted Grail on the channel, all the other series on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.